Oh, hey. Oh, shit. I thought I was alone here. It's your boy, Joey the Cipotx. And welcome to the Cipotx podcast. Censura. Aquí sin pelos en la lengua y el culo en el aire. We're just, gonna touch base on what the fuck is going on. It's just me, myself, and my thoughts a lot of the time. And, I said, why the fuck not let y'all into my head? Not that there's much going on in there, but you know what I'm saying? It's been a lot going on lately, right? Like hella shit to decompress. I feel like I gotta get it off my fucking chest, you feel me? And I'm here in this floating abyss of lava lamp space. And fuck it. Let's talk some shit. First things first, let's start on the local level. Y'all know I'm from the DMV. I'm from this area. And like in the news, what was it, this week? That shit, all right. This shit has me fucked up. Because how the fuck this white woman got caught up this week in DC. She had like 5 fetuses at her house, like pickled in jars and shit. And she's like an anti-abortion activist or whatever the fuck. Hey man, who the fuck goes ahead and just has fucking baby meat in a jar, bro? Like real talk. And how she apparently obtained said fetuses, the police got tipped off that she had biohazard material at her house. Like, what the fuck is this white girl gonna have with biohazard material? Turns out it's fucking fetuses that she got from a abortion clinic that apparently her and like another group of people had like chained themselves and you couldn't get in or whatever. I think it was like a Planned Parenthood in DC or whatever. But I'm like, yo, real talk, that's some white woman shit. What the fuck? And they literally took pictures of this bitch outside her house while she was waiting for them to like ransack all her shit. And that's where they found the fucking fetuses. And I don't know, man. I don't know what fucking point you think you're trying to prove or show with that. Like, that to me is such an extreme, because if anything, you're petitioning something that's obviously traumatic, right? That you want to end abortion and y'all that shit. You're pro-life, woo woo. But what about the women and the people that put themselves through those situations where they have to get an abortion? That's trauma enough in my mind, So it's like having these people walk up in there while you're having to get this shit done. You already don't want to fucking be there. And then pendejos ahí amarrándose on the fucking chairs and shit. Like, that don't make no sense to me. That whole aggressive fucking, anti-abortion kind of shit. Like, I get it. You're pro-life. Cool. Whatever. Do your own fucking thing. But keep that to yourself. You want to be pro-life with yourself. Don't worry about what other people are deciding, because myself, I'm pro-choice. Like, that should be your fucking prerogative, however you want to do it, because that's your body, quite literally your fucking choice. So if you want to put yourself through that you shouldn't need nor the government nor no wild ass fucking people at no abortion clinic stopping you from obtaining your medical treatment, your procedure. Like, that to me, real talk, people need to see it as that shit's like a procedure. We all as humans, we fuck up, we have issues, we need to go to the doctor, we need to go to the hospital. Yo, that's a procedure that we have to get done if we choose to get that done. You feel me? Like, I chose to get an endoscopy this week. I got probed out the fucking wazoo, but they look, they went up in there. So that's a procedure I chose to do, right? So why can't that be under the same lines as somebody getting an abortion? And I know I'm going to get hella people knocking on my shit going like, oh, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Fuck you too, because you're metido in bills that don't fucking concern you. Like, how people fucking go about their life should not be, you know what I mean? Like, that should not, I do not need nobody fucking telling me what the fuck I'm gonna do, what the fuck my meat sack that I got going on, in this lifetime. So finding that shit out, like, regardless of, like I said, whatever point she was trying to prove with pretty much stealing those fetuses from there, or embryos or whatever you want to call them, that's crossing too much of a line for me. That's some wild ass shit. And there was that, I feel like that was a highlight of this area. It's cherry blossom time. You know what? You should have put the cherry blossoms in the back. That would have been dope. You feel me? No, don't worry. Why are you doing the little finger wave, man? I can interact with the producer, man, too. You have some goofy shit. Anyway, suggestions. But yeah, it's been like all 4 seasons in 1 week as well. Yesterday there was a tornado in Tyson's. Did you know that, by the way?
Yeah.
It was 85 miles per hour.
Nova sent out a bunch of
the fucking alerts. They were like, seek shelter immediately. And I'm like, in my house on a Zoom call. Where the fuck am I gonna go? Nah, but that shit was wild. And it was cold as fuck last weekend. So it was cold. And hey, pero let's talk about those cherry blossom trees because they're mad resilient. Porque se puso frío, se puso caliente, and then it's been gale force winding since the fucking incident with the tornadoes. Nah. Hey, but let me tell you something. I fucking love it here. Because we can experience all 4 fucking seasons in 1 week. That's just dope. We just didn't get to hit, summer yet. And that's the one thing that I don't fuck with this area like that. Is like deep, like middle of August, humid ass fucking heat from this area. Yo, your ass cheeks sweat, your armpits, your fucking neck, your forehead, your eyes sweat. It's disgusting out here around this time. It's like, nah, I can't. That's nah. And anyway, other than that, we gotta talk about the fucking slap at the Oscars. I know everybody gave their opinion about the fucking slap at the Oscars. It was the talk of when the fuck were the Oscars, by the way?
Sunday.
This past Sunday?
This past Sunday.
So yeah, we've had almost a week to talk our shit. Just today, Will Smith announced that he resigned from the Academy after he walked away with that fuck. First off, he slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. Dude, I understand the stance of people defending he was defending his wife, blah, 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 blah.
But here's my thing. It was just words.
Right.
It was just words.
Right. Mm-hmm.
People defending Will Smith. Oh, he was defending his wife from what? From words?
And my thing is that, look, not justifying people getting heckled or whatever, but let's be honest, these are celebrities.
Right.
They're going to be there for us to have our opinion on said fucking celebrities. And so you go to the Oscars, and we had watched a little clip of somebody, and they were saying, this is part of celebrity, we're going to get roasted at the Oscars. You kind of know what you signed up for. Like that. And also, I don't know, that joke that Chris said that offended Will and triggered him and set him off, that he called her G.I. Jane, or he was, what did he say to Jada? I'm looking forward to G.I. Jane 2. And she made this face. Will was laughing. And then I guess she said some shit, and that's when dude came up, and that, the bar from the awkwardness of the moment, like, you didn't even know what the fuck to think. Everybody has shocked Pikachu face the whole time. And then he continues to berate him and say, don't fucking say, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. That was overkill for me. Like, so much on so many levels. Fuck the violence part. Fuck all that bullshit. That's just unprofessional.
It really is.
It's unprofessional. Like, they're both comedians. Like, and you're coming from old school comedian shit, like the comedy that we grew up on. That shit would not fly in this day and age. And when people say certain comments, if anything, I'm not saying giving it justification, but I understand, because millennials, we come from a whole nother level of what we thought was funny. People were saying wild ass shit when we were growing up. And so now it's just like, you see that he didn't fucking really offend her. No. He was cracking jokes at everybody. Just before them, Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz got it. Like, they were good about it. Everybody was good about it. But then Will.
He's just a bad sport.
Yeah. And apart from that, more layers to the fucking onion is like, dude, just the fact that you as a black man going to slap the shit out of another black man, what does that paint people of color? Oh, ahí está no gringo. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're already trying to kill those stereotypes as all, minorities or people of color or whatever. And just being in those circles, being in those spaces, like, dude, you're fucking nominated for a fucking Oscar as a black man. And you're living up to, like, even if you win or not, that's a fucking amazing feat. And then you go ahead and slap the shit out of Chris Rock. Like, what point are you trying to fucking prove? Like, that shit don't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
I think what's more fucked up is that he wasn't asked to leave.
Well, there were reports saying that supposedly they told him, hey, get the fuck on out. You're not supposed to be here. And he didn't want to leave. Because I guess right after, I saw some clips, he got pulled to the side or some shit. And and cool, and they were talking to him, but yo, if you were so offended by that fucking joke after the fact, hey yo Chris, can I talk to you for like, listen, like, just real, because it's for show, right? It's comedy, it's for the Oscars. Like, you need to understand, he was cracking jokes, Will was cracking jokes on people from the beginning. Apparently they're saying, oh, but Chris and him had beef, blah 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 blah. That doesn't justify that behavior. And I understand that Jada has a medical condition, alopecia. Great. It's not an easy thing to go through. But at the same time, le tengo más simpatía a alguien que lo tiene like you and me, like a normal a regular schmegular individual that actually has these problems. Tengo más simpatía than for her who's promoting out her social media. Okay, cool. You have alopecia, but you have the funds, the everything to handle that. So if you're deciding to shave your head, that's your prerogative and your decision. This episode is about decision making. You know what I mean? Like, it's just...
Speaking of decision making, I don't think, Will Smith acted very wrongfully.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the type of person that always says, you know how during the election season, like, conservatives like, artists or actors, sports people shouldn't have an opinion. No, they should have an
absolutely.
opinion. They're people just like you and me. However, with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, I'm like, but you kind of put all your dirty laundry out there for us to view on the internet.
On the red table.
Yeah. So at least Will Smith honored Jada Pinkett Smith, and she's gonna allow him to watch next time.
Fair. I mean, now they're questioning even if they should take the Oscar away. He just resigned from the Academy, I said.
I think they should take it away from him because what is it, misconduct?
Yeah.
There are consequences.
Yeah.
Misconduct.
And there is established code of conduct at the Oscars, allegedly. I don't know. I'm not the actor. It's just messy. It was unprofessional. It was all types of shit. It was just it was uncalled for. It really was. Other than that, the slap, Ahí murió el slap, that's going to be one of the highlights for the month of March for 2022. Let's just wait. There's that ongoing, I think it's on the Shade Room. They're posting a picture of every event that's happened so far in 2022 has been the highlight of the month, and that's the one for March is a slap. A ver qué pasa,
This one?
April. And it's April Fool's Day. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna break the equipment. Lord have mercy. This might be an ongoing thing. We'll see how it goes. Let us know if you feel it. If you're not, just let me know too. Pero no sean cerotes. Don't be rude, okay? Because I'm not being rude. A little bit. Fuck it, I don't care. It might be a little check-in. I don't know. We're still going to be doing the Cipotx podcast. Don't act like it's not. This is an in-betweener. Yeah, this is a buffer episode. So you can remember me by. But se cuidan, Cipotx. No anden con mucha mierda. We still in the COVID. So wash your fucking hands. Wear your fucking mask. We don't condone that kind of behavior here at the Cipotx podcast. Okay? Keep your shit clean. Keep your shit tidy. Se cuidan. Bye.